Hello and welcome to the online classes of computer science with Python. This is Renuka and today we are going to discuss about binary files. In our previous video we have discussed about the files which we can use in Python. There are two types of files, text files and binary files. A text file consists of a sequence of lines and a line is further a sequence of characters stored on a permanent storage media. But in binary files are used to store binary data such as images, files, audio. So today in this session we are going to discuss about binary files, the various file modes, reading and writing to a binary file, pickling and unpickling, and then the programs. So first we will discuss what binary files are. Binary files are of a specific format. They store data in specific format. Actually, when we store data in text files, that data is first converted to binary format and then that is understandable by the machine. But in binary files, the data are stored in a special format which is directly understandable by the machine. There is no need to convert that code to some other binary format. It is already in binary format, so that's why it is understandable by the machine. No character translations are required, and that's why binary files are easier and much faster than text files. So binary files, PDF files, document files, image files, video files, all these contain data in the form of binary format. Now how data is stored in binary files and text files we will understand with the help of example. One more example we'll take to clear the difference. So this is a text file where we are opening and reading the data and printing the length of characters, which are present in the file. So if we run this program, it is showing 17. Actually, if we check this file contains, this is notepad file, and if we open this file contains these characters. Hello, how are you? So it is showing 17 characters. 17 means including the spaces in between. Now if we convert this file, if we make changes and convert this file into binary file, we are writing RB, that means reading a file in binary format. So if we convert this file in binary format and now we run this file, and now the output is 18. So one more character is added. The file is having the same content as we did in text file. The file is same, but now it is binary mode file. Actually the binary mode file counts the enter character also. So when there was one line, after this line, first line, there was one \n, that is enter character. So binary file count this character also, so that's why it is 18, one more than the text file. So this is also one difference between binary file and text file. Moving further, the various modes of binary files. So modes are same: write mode, read mode, append mode, write and read both mode. So but the difference is that everywhere we are writing B. You can see everywhere we are adding B. That means the format is binary. So if it is RB plus, that means we can open a file for read and write both, and in the binary format. The file is in binary format. So these are the various formats. So how we will open a file, what will be the statement? The statement will be FO is equal to open. That is very much similar to the text file statement, open function and then the pointer function. Now here is the path and then is the mode. Mode is RB plus. RB plus means the file is in read and write both mode, but binary format. So plus means both mode, binary format. So these are the various formats which we can use, and then opening a file we will use open function, as we have discussed here, we can use open function to open a file. Then various file methods that we can use are close, flush, next. Close is to close the file, flush is to flush or clear the internal buffer. Internal buffer is the temporary storage and we can clear it time to time. Next file returns the next line from the file. Read, and in the brackets we can mention the size, so that many bytes can be read from a file. Read line single line and read lines for multiple lines. File seek and file tell. Seek pointer helps you to find the current position, to set the pointer to a current position, whatever position you want to set the pointer. If you want to read the file from in between, so you can set the pointer there with the help of seek function. Tell, it will tell you the current position of the pointer, where actually at present the file is. Suppose you have read 2 lines, so then the tell pointer will tell you that your pointer is at the 3rd line. Then write helps you to write a string to a file. So these are the various methods which we can use to accomplish any task using files. Then comes pickling. What is pickling? Basically, pickling is serializing or deserializing. Also given many other names, you can call them marshalling, flattening. So what's serializing and deserializing? Serializing means the process of converting an object in memory to a byte stream, and then we are storing it in disk. So converting an object, what this object is, it can be a list, it can be a dictionary. So any object is converted to byte stream and then it is stored on disk, and that is known as serializing. And the reverse process is known as deserializing. So this complete is known as pickling. So for serializing and deserializing, we can import pickle class. So what can be pickled? Booleans, integers, floats, complex numbers, strings, tuples, lists, sets, dictionaries, all these can be pickled. So we can convert them to byte stream in our program and then we can store them. But for storing and for retrieving, we need 2 functions, that is dump and load. If we want to store in binary access mode any object, then it is known as dump, and if we want to read it from the file, then it is known as load, or it can be done with the help of load. So pickle.dump means we want to write the object in file, and pickle.load means we want to read the object from the file. So this is the very first example how to write a list sequence in binary file. Import, this is the function. In function we are importing pickle. This is list 1 declared with values 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Open a binary file. Binary file is always with the extension .dat. Text file with .txt, binary file with .dat, and mode is WB. So in write mode we are opening a binary file. Then dump, pickle.dump list 1, f means list 1 in file pointer. At this place list 1 will be written, and this is known as dumping. And after that we are printing the message. Why we are printing the message? Because when the list will be written in the file, it is not visible. We have to open the file to see it. So we are displaying a message to confirm that list has been added to a binary file. So this is how we can write list sequence. Now if we want to read, same, we want to import, then open a file, then load from the file pointer. From file pointer complete file will be loaded to D, and that can be printed afterwards. And when we'll call this function, all these operations will be executed. Call will be transferred here, definition part. Then last is store multiple integers in binary file and reading and displaying both. So we will open one file after importing pickle, then we will check for true. If the question we are asking from the user, and if the value is true, in that case we are going to repeat these set of statements. The indentation is showing that these set of statements are the part of while loop, so these will be executed again and again. So what we are going to do, we are taking in any integer from user, storing it into x, then dumping x into file, and then asking user again whether you want to give more data. If the answer is yes, in that case move again up and continue. But if the answer is no, why we are changing it to uppercase? Because our user can give the answer y in small letter or in capital letters, so we are changing it to upper N. So if it is N, then break, means come out and stop. But if it is y, then it will go back and repeat the same process again and again. So after N, we will close the file. Now again we will open the file, but this time we will open it in read mode, and while true, until the condition is true, we will pick the load from file, means one character from file, keep it in y and print y. Then go up, still some data is there, pick that data, print. Again go up, if data is there, pick that data, store in y and print y. Until there is something left in the file, repeat this process, and after that we can come out and close the file. Now what is this try and except? This is exceptional handling. If the code written in try displays some error, in that case it will move to exception and it will show the end of file due to some error. It will display the reason and pass. File will be closed and program is over. And this whole is stored in a bin file function. So when we'll call this bin file, all these statements will be executed. So we can see the output here. We can open Python file. Here is Python. We can open it and we can open the program. Here is the program. We can run this program. So after running, it will ask us one integer. We are saying 4, then yes, we want to give another integer 5, then no, and the answer is 4 and 5. So like this you can use binary files. The next, thank you very much.